And I hear it from many other teachers of the wisdom teaching, Buddhist. For example, our His Holiness the Dalai Lama, when was asked, we feel the responsibility, our teachers are all dying, and here we are, we have this precious teaching in our hands, and we're sharing it with our community, and sometime, we are changing it here. And it's like, are we in the right road? What do you suggest? There was a meeting years ago in Lhasa asking His Holiness Dalai Lama by many of the different branch of the Buddhist tradition teaching in the West and East to be guided how to carry it. And I was deeply touched when somebody reported to me that was present there about this part. When he said, when he waited because there are new questions. It's people doesn't necessarily ask the same question that us from the East, the West ask. And then he said, when you are teaching, for example, in this case, the sutras, always chant them. In Sanskrit, for example, always chant. And I see in the room here, you carry the traditional chant, the vibration of the. Carry that, because the chant in itself is the vibration that carries the lineage. I don't know if you know the word lineage, but let's say it carries the river of the ancestors. They carry it with love, dedication, with passion. There's an energy, it's love, it's a vibration, it's a field. Our friend, the scientist, right? It's a field. It's a field. It's alive, always vibrating with what each moment is present. Hatha yoga is always present. So to practice chanting the sutras and reciting the sutras is a worthy way to vibrate with the state of yoga. You chant it, you learn it, there's an effort, you have to pay a lot of attention, you have to listen, it's a form of meditation. And then you just stay in silence and feel the vibration like we did tonight here. It's good enough. You don't need to know the meaning. Isn't that cool? For our mind, what do you mean? Right? No, just relax in the natural great ease. What is it? Rest in the natural great ease. This exhausted mind, beaten endlessly by karma and erotic thoughts, like the pounding waves in the ocean of samskara, something like that. Don't you feel like that sometime? It's like, when is gonna stop, right? Do you notice that mind sometime I said, okay, honey, I already heard you. You know what I asked my student? I said sometime, did you do therapy on this? Like there is a lot of suffering going on or something, and they come, did you do some therapy? Oh, I did it for years and years. I spent all my money on. Good. This is a very good news. Because then I feel empowered to say, can we do it differently? Like, for example, don't believe your thoughts anymore. Just for a while. You can still believe your thoughts, but just say for 5 minutes. Can you feel it? It's like, what do you mean? Who am I? Who am I without my thoughts? So. I chose well. Spirit chose well. Yeah. So right. So there is a little lightness to it. We try. So back to His Holiness Dalai Lama. Practice the sutras, learn them well. Pay attention like we did this morning for a few hours. Pay attention to how everything sounds and how long the A is and the U is and the E is, and then forget about it. Forget about it. And then come together and say, what's going on with your neck? Yeah. Everything. Right. And so, yeah, let's just move it. Right? And so it says, now we relate. So let's do some movement together. Let's do some breathing together. Let's do some sounding together. Let's laugh together and let's move. So basically the Dalai Lama said, honor the teaching, learning in a correct way, carrying the Sanskrit, carry, or whatever language, your Pali or Tibetan, carry it. But then when you are together, to understand and to experience it, use whatever method will serve the people.